You trying to show me your butt? I got a
Damn, we live, niggas.
boom. We live. You could have told him, motherfucker.
I just said
Shit.
we live.
Okay, then we do.
Talk that shit. Hey, grab a seat and listen close. Cause y'all niggas off key, like missing notes. You tend to glorify the dope, man. You take the money from your hand while it's freedom on the ropes, man. Now that's a joke, man. Protect your folks and let them know, man. We must survive in this cold land. It ain't nowhere to go, fam. We just roaming on this lonely road. And when we win, we take a toast in. The gatekeeper keep letting dummies in. Our president, he's not intelligent. That's the reason we in hella shit. Gives a fuck, we gotta settle this. Just ride along, so baby, settle in. I hope they know that we ain't scared of it. We not tripping over medicine. See, Dr. CB, he was relevant. The earthly herbs, they was prevalent. But nobody would tell us this. See, common sense, some people miss it. Got us once, my nigga, but we won't fail again.
I got the call, I've been sent the mission. Many trails can lead to one road, trying to expand the sense of vision. Eyes open, now I'm thinking more, it's hard to close them. Eyes open, now I'm thinking more, it's more devotion. I got the call, I've been sent the mission. Many trails can lead to one road, trying to expand the sense of vision. Eyes open, now I'm thinking more, it's hard to close them. Eyes open, now I'm thinking more, it's more devotion.
They tell me follow suit, but I don't dress them up. It's just the way to bait you in, then confessions come. I'd rather lead the pack to the meal meat, so we can all eat from the same beast. Niggas claiming blocks, but they don't own their cells. Like people purchase water and everywhere it's well. It never makes sense or even add up. When they tax you for a thought to keep your bread up. And I'ma stay humble to this other nigga. When this other nigga tell me that it's other niggas. The world's been a trap, I'm a underdigger. I overstand the levels, y'all standing under niggas. Niggas brain stuck up on a spin cycle. Like Dirty Diana, no offense, Michael. Searching for a vision, I'ma see the light. And I'ma make it make sense, cause I'm the author, right?
I got the call, I've been sent the mission. Many trails can lead to one road, trying to expand the sense of vision. Eyes open, now I'm thinking more, it's hard to close them. Eyes open, now I'm thinking more, it's more devotion. I got the call, I've been sent the mission. Many trails can lead to one road, trying to expand the sense of vision. Eyes open, now I'm thinking more, it's hard to close them. Eyes open, now I'm thinking more, it's more devotion. Things will change after the narrative shift, and it all changes. Caught up in the mix, like can you coexist? Or is the pressure just too much to handle? I just hope you got the sense of vision to detect another scandal. And it done been a long road, but I can't fall, no, not today. Part of the plan is to expand. When the shit tough, get right back at it, pick it up, tell them about it though. Yeah, what? Subtle senses, feeling like a pit bull with success on the outlier while I circle the fences. That shit deep there, that's just a dose of imagery so we can be clear. I took some time to reconsider life, cause if I didn't, that'd be the same as laying up with a bitter wife. Something gotta give, what it's gonna be, so it's all on me. Do what's best for my sanity. I got the call, I've been sent the mission. Many trails can lead to one road, trying to expand the sense of vision. Eyes open, now I'm thinking more, it's hard to close them. Eyes open, now I'm thinking more, it's more devotion. I got the call, I've been sent the mission. Many trails can lead to one road, trying to expand the sense of vision. Eyes open, now I'm thinking more, it's hard to close them. Eyes open, now I'm thinking more, it's more devotion. Yeah, something don't feel right. Oh, one last thing. Now ride out. It done been a long road, trying to find my sense of vision. Yeah, ride out. Yeah, that felt better. Come again. Shout out.
Guidance music.
Guidance on the slap.
All right, Charles. I said BM. Ty. What up, Ty? And I see you, and what that in there? Krucial K. What up, my nigga? Shala. Hey, love. I appreciate everybody for coming through, y'all. Y'all know how we do. We're gonna bring in the new year right, man. All this bullshit we've been going through around here, we coming in on some new shit. And I mean new shit. Let's get it. So y'all know I've been on my shit lately about the tsunami shit, right? So my dude Ruger put me down with something, and I went and looked this shit up, bro. Let's check this interesting shit out real fast. You did me a favor with that one. I like that. Hey, bro, can y'all see that? All right, here we go. It's the introduction of what I've been looking up. This shit called the James Webb Telescope. They just launched it. I want to say they launched it November the 21st, I believe. I'm not sure, bro. I don't want to be exactly sure if they launched it the 21st of December or November. But this telescope is supposed to go into space, and I don't know, it's supposed to see into the hollow earth, or it's supposed to see into the stratosphere, some shit like that, into outer space. It's supposed to come up with the Big Bang Theory and all that shit. So what I did was I looked this shit up, and it's what I found.
For an entire year until December 24th.
I don't think it is very useful to speculate on what God might or might not be able to do. Rather, we should examine what He actually does with the universe we live in. All our observations suggest that it operates according to well-defined laws. These laws may have been ordained by God, but it seems that He does not intervene in the universe to break the laws, at least, not once He had set the universe going.
In the cauldron of the early universe, no light could escape the dense, opaque fog of primordial gas. As this cosmic soup of atomic particles began to cool down, hydrogen atoms began to form, leading to the universe's first bright, violent new stars, burning through the fog that once blocked all light from escaping the expanding universe. Some of these early photons have traveled unhindered through the vast, empty expanse of space for 13.5 billion years, and will reach their final destination here on the man-made detectors of the James Webb Telescope. A space odyssey coming to an end because of the curiosity of humans. The James Webb Telescope is going to give us our first detailed glimpse of this early universe from which we and everything we know was born. The James Webb Telescope is a $10 billion endeavor, an endeavor that has eaten into NASA's limited budget, consuming 1/4 of NASA's entire astronomy budget for years. And in the early hours of a tenuous launch date of December 24th, this $10 billion gamble will launch aboard the Ariane 5 rocket, a European heavy lift launch vehicle from the European spaceport Kourou, French Guiana. Astronomers, physicists, and enthusiasts alike will look on with nervous excitement as this rocket carries the next generation in human curiosity. This is the insane engineering of the James Webb Space Telescope. The combination of technologies required to make the James Webb Telescope possible are unique to this time period in human history. The launch vehicle, the image processing, the
Y'all know I can't I can't play it all the way through without stopping for a second, so I won't get strike on it. What up? What up? What up, Huggy? What's up, Bizam? Happy New Year's to everybody.
Hey, what up, Hug?
Yeah. But,
Hey, do y'all kind of see what they trying to find, right, or what they trying to do with this thing, right? Y'all understand that part? I mean, I'm not sitting here to explain it to you, but they're trying to find how life began with this contraption, basically, and then they're trying to look into the outer depths of nowhere, I guess.
so they looking for in the beginning.
Yeah, I guess they're looking for the end and the beginning. How about that?
Yeah. In the beginning.
All right, let's get it,
Oh.
King.
Mechanical systems, the cooling systems, the mirror, and the sun shield. This endeavor
Is the culmination of not just decades of work from the engineers and scientists at NASA, but thousands of years of work of our ancestors. The materials and engineering required to peer back 13.5 billion years into the reionization epoch are a punctuation point in human history that we, the human race, should be celebrating and watching with bated breath together. The launch will take place here in French Guiana, a spaceport ideally located on the Earth's equator to give the James Webb Telescope an extra push towards its final destination. The James Webb Telescope will not be in orbit around Earth like Hubble. It will be launching to a destination 1.5 million kilometers from Earth, Lagrange Point 2. Lagrange points are special points in space where small objects like satellites can stay more or less in the same position relative to the gravitational bodies that they are traveling with. This happens because the gravitational pull from the two bodies precisely equals the centripetal force required for the object to move with the gravitational bodies, like little parking spots in space that allow satellites to sit in a relatively stable position while using a minimal amount of fuel to stay there. There are 5 Lagrange points between the Sun and Earth. L1 lies between the Sun and Earth. It's extremely useful for Sun observation satellites. However, the nature of the James Webb Telescope's job wants it to avoid the light from the Sun as much as possible, because it is an infrared telescope. Infrared is heat, and the heat emanating from the Sun would completely saturate its sensors and make observing the cold, distant past impossible. So, it will be launching to L2, located about here. Here, the telescope can turn its back to the Sun, Earth, and Moon, which will stay
How made you move this, by the way?
in the same position.
Bruh, I think they telling us what they trying to do, but this CGI shit ain't how they really doing it, bruh. How they trying to figure that shit out.
Basically, you already know I got something for this, bro. So I was trying to give y'all a feel of what they claim they trying to do with this thing, I guess. So I mean,
so we're on the same
30
level.
minutes. I'm not gonna play. I ain't gonna play it. Matter of fact, let's forward it something right now, right? Till I figure something that's interesting.
Hey, and I got a question. Bro. Show me where the globe is tilted on the axis. I've been looking for it every time they show me the globe. I want to see it.
God damn it.
I want to see that bitch tilted on this axis.
I don't know how to show you that. I don't know where to find that at, bro. I'm sorry.
Exactly. The bitch look like it's sitting around to me. Don't look tilted on no axis to me.
nicely lined up behind the telescope, thanks to Lagrange Point 2's unique physics.
Telescope so that it passively cools down to those temperatures.
Preventing that heat transfer is, as Mike said, a very tough job. Heat can transfer in 3 ways. Conduction, where heat is transferred from atom to atom in direct contact with each other, like heat traveling down a copper pipe. Convection, where heat is transferred from
physical movement of atoms, and radiation, where heat is transferred by electromagnetic waves. In the vacuum of space, convection isn't a concern. So, That leaves conduction and radiation as methods of heat transfer. Let's see how the James Webb Telescope is managing these. First,
I got another question.
Of course,
So
that's
they
why I
try,
got you up there.
so they trying to figure out when life started off on Earth, right?
That's what part of it's
Okay.
supposed to be. Yes.
So what? So
But it
why
look
the
like
fuck
it's
are
out on Earth or something.
so why the fuck are they out of space?
Just the telescope, bro. Just can see
But
that shit way back there.
you trying to figure out how life started on Earth, not in outer space, bro. They can do that same experiment on the ground, block the sun, turn it back or something.
But they got their own motherfucking protocols to why they got this shit in the air. I just wanted to show y'all something why I stopped it right here.
That's the distraction. You think that's what NASA doing, but they doing the shit on the ground, man. That shit ain't in the air, bro.
No, I think this in the air. I'm gonna show you why I think it's in the air. All right, so these things right here, right?
And
These
it
little
don't look
plates on
real.
the bottom. Can't stand it. These plates on the bottom are supposed to be a sunblock. They're supposed to block the sun. This thing right here isn't supposed to catch any sunlight. And by the way, these are mirrors. And these right here in particular are gold mirrors, like real gold. So I don't know how they did this, but these are real gold. That's just through my observations of this thing. But this part right here is supposed to be facing the sun because they don't want the sun to get here. All right. It's a reason why though. All right, any more questions before I push play again?
Nah, go ahead. I just watch.
Hey Dro, you good, bro?
Yeah, I'm eating. I'm good.
All right.
James Webb Telescope is managing these. First, material choice. The sunshield needs to be light, strong, resistant to degradation from solar radiation, dimensionally stable across a range of temperatures, and reflective. That's a long shopping list of requirements, and Captain, a type of high-performance plastic, manages to check all the boxes. Each layer of the Captain sunshield is incredibly thin. Layer 1, the layer closest to the sun, is the thickest at 0.05 millimeters, while the next 4 layers are just 0.025 millimeters thick. Captain by itself is actually transparent, which isn't a fantastic trait for a sun-blocking heat shield. Thankfully, the wonder material that is Captain can be easily coated in other materials. Each layer is coated in a 100 nanometer thick coating of aluminium, giving the sunshield its reflective appearance. This reflective quality helps prevent heat transfer through radiation by simply bouncing that radiation back to space. And with the gaps between each layer, the heat that is absorbed can't easily transfer through conduction or convection, taking advantage of the highly insulating vacuum of space between each layer. Heat could still transfer between each layer through radiation. The outermost layer will gain heat and start glowing with infrared radiation, just as we see through an infrared camera. In order to prevent this, the sunshield has some clever engineering designs. The layers are angled relative to each other to ensure the reflected radiation between each layer is funneled outwards to space, ensuring that each layer gradually reduces the temperature as it gets closer to the critical components in the instrument bay. The layers gradually get smaller in area from layer 1 through 5, ensuring the mirror only has is available. And incredibly, even though the mirror's collecting surface is 5.5.
If you only list your vacation home on Airbnb, you might attract someone looking for
5 times larger than Hubble's, the James Webb mirror is 62% lighter than Hubble's massive solid glass mirror. That is an astounding weight saving, driven by launch weight requirements to get the telescope to L2. And the mirror is even programmable. When Hubble first began transmitting images back to Earth, became clear that there was something wrong with the telescope's optics.
Hey, rewind that about 10, 15 seconds.
Mirror. That is an astounding weight saving, driven by launch weight requirements to get the telescope to L2. And the mirror is even programmable. When Hubble first began transmitting images back to Earth, it became clear that there was something wrong with the telescope's optics. Instead of the crisp, awe-inspiring images we are all familiar with today, the early images came back blurred. The mirror had been ground down too flat, by a mere 2,000 nanometers.
All right, I think pretty much y'all got the gist of me presenting that. I mean, that's something that they already launched. It said December 24th. So they already launched this thing in space. So of course I went digging, right? And I found some shit that looked mighty interesting. Hey Huggy, you still in here, bro? This gonna look mighty interesting, Huggy. You might chop this up a little better than me. I'm gonna play this one because it's only 57 seconds, but pretty much. Alright. You can hear me, Kane? Oh, that nigga dropped off. So pretty much,
I can hear you.
I got you. Pretty much, we looking at the same thing right here. Let me pull that back up. We looking at the same, basically the same kind of design. These are, I found like a lot of these, so I could just play this one real fast because this happened so fast. But people are like, these are little pieces of mirrors and all this angle shit, all that coincide. But just check out just look what this shit does. When the game comes on. Now, I know y'all seen that. I'm gonna put another one up. But that shit right there, it looks crazy, but it looks like the same contraption, right? That's because it is the same contraption. That's a weapon. That's not what they're using that for. Trust and believe that. I mean, I'm not saying they're gonna blow up the world tomorrow. I'm just saying that's more of a weapon than anything. And that shit's going up catching the raw sun. So just imagine the energy and the power that it's gonna shoot back down to Earth if that's what their plan is. I'm just saying. It's a lot of crazy shit happening. I think if I do this,
So that's that telescope.
that's the telescope.
I guess.
I mean, basically, that's what the telescope is doing. I'm gonna show you one. Like I said, it's a couple of people that done did this shit. And what I noticed when I was watching this is that it was basically cut like that. On most of them I seen was cut like that. I didn't get to watch everything. That shit look crazy. Let's try this.
Maryland homeowners, all the electric companies are raising their rates this year, but you can stop them.
Hello there, I'm your host, Dan Rojas. My neighbor who with my neighbor on his truck. So we'll have to bear with the sound. But about a year ago, I made this parabolic mirror, and a couple years before that, we did a different way, with a square design.
You echoing like a motherfucker, Nu.
I am. My bad.
Tab on the back. So whenever you pull it, it allows you to adjust the focal length. This is a Mylar blanket stretched across a design that I came up with. The links to the videos on how to build this design and the other one are below. I'm going to be showing you how well it works at 30 feet. So the way that it works, unlike this large parabolic mirror that we made by turning aluminum and putting a mirrored coating on it, this has a fixed focal point. This mirror doesn't change. For a shape like this, you can pretty much make a very powerful parabolic mirror.
Well, I don't know about you, but I don't want to hear that shit. That's just a mirror that they sending up in space, bro. I'm not digging that right there, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That's something a little bit more sinister. When we can see that, and my point is, if you got magnifying glass, right, and you hold that from the sun and you point that at something, it normally take a minute for that shit to start burning, bro. That shit was instantly burning at a certain feet that they was aiming it away. I'm just saying they gonna get straight sunlight from close to the sun, bro. They could be fucking causing a nuclear holocaust. Hey, Ty, they were using planes to start them fires in California. I kind of caught a glimpse of that. And you're right, them things that was on the bottom of the plane, on the front of the planes, kind of resemble what that was, but it was sending a beam out. I seen that shit, like, for sure enough, I seen that shit. It was like mistakenly done, but I seen that shit. A helicopter showed it by mistake. I be on all types of shit like that. What you think about this, bro?
I thought that was obvious though. I mean, what about them planes, them helicopters? I told you that shit the other day when we talked, bro. That shit could be something else, but it says it's to see farther into the universe or whatever the fuck they doing.
That don't. All right, so okay, seeing farther into
I'm just saying what they saying, bro.
I understand that part. Seeing farther into the universe is one thing, but seeing how's that going to see the beginning of fucking how we began this shit? I don't know. That's the part I don't get, bro. What, that shit can look back in time? Like, what are you saying when you say that shit? I don't understand that. And I have listened to the shit, but I don't understand the technical terms that they're using to explain what the fuck this thing really does and shit, and how it's going to come to that conclusion. I don't understand that.
You think they understand it?
I think they're feeding us a whole bunch of moose shit, my nigga. Like, I mean, whatever their objective is and all this shit they putting together, bro, that shit's well put. But I also believe they can fucking do other things with some of the shit, whatever technology. I don't. I mean, I'm not that smart, bro, but I don't see how you can see back into the beginning of time, bro. I mean, I don't see that. I don't know how far you gonna look into the earth or how far you can look into the atmosphere to figure that out. So what I'm saying is that sound like a whole bunch of crack of horse shit, bro. Don't sound like that is not what they're using it for. How could you see that?
It could be multiple
Back in
multiple uses for one thing, bro.
the year one, bro. How you gonna go back to the year one, bro? That shit
You
don't
can't
make
go,
no sense.
you can't go back to year one unless you're doing some type of time traveling, some type of alter dimension, some type of shit like that.
Don't make sense, my nigga. It really don't make sense. But that's the type of shit we live with, bro. Nobody else
Man,
can.
what happened to Big Kane?
I don't know what happened to that nigga, bro. His phone might have died, bro.
Huh. Right on. Hey, Shala, how you doing, baby? I ain't see you out there.
Of course, BJ, they full of
Man,
shit. They feed us any
man,
type of wolf tickets and expect us to eat them motherfuckers. I mean, buy them motherfuckers, bro. It's no fucking way that you putting something like this in a space and you know what I mean. I'm talking about shit happening, bro. Earthquakes and shit on the West Coast. This shit getting real, bro. Shit getting real. I thought this shit was going to happen already, bro. I was putting dates together like a motherfucker, but I'm not right. I'm just speculating. You know what I mean? I'm just giving y'all the evidence of what happened, bro. Like I like looked into them. I looked into them pillars myself, bro.
hmm
I mean, when you look at this shit, bro, this shit's insane, bro. Hold on, let me see. Can I find this shit real fast? And I believe I only found one video that had these shits on.
Hey, what's going on with that volcano, bro?
It stopped.
It,
It's been like
it
12,
settled.
15 days, yeah. But again, bro, I don't. You gotta be studying that shit to understand what I'm saying. Like the lava has done its job. I believe the part where the lava at is what's the parts that's gonna come out of that motherfucker. Where the lava lay, that's how the shit's gonna come out. Or that whole flank's gonna fall off. And I would have to show you what I mean, flank. I'll show you that. Show you that. In a minute. Damn, bro, what was I fucking? Let me look up, bro. I think,
Bro, I just sit over here and got too high already. Real new shit.
um, damn, bro, what church is that? Oh, yeah, you can't see me doing that. I'm looking for them. I'm looking for them pillars, bro. That was on that church that I showed. I can't think of what the church was called. That's why I fucking. But I looked it up not long ago. I might have been talking to you about this shit. Damn, it's right here. I found that shit.
Hi, I'm at the
I'm quite sure this is where I got this from. When my dude showed you this shit from.
St. John Divine Cathedral. This is
located in New York City. And this is a kind of unusual sighting as to the pillars itself that's on the building. The symbolism is quite esoteric and mysterious. as of why that they were constructed and placed on the cathedral. And I'll leave the links to this article so that you can examine it closer for yourself and read the descriptions. But when I saw it, I thought this was very unusual and very strange. In particular, what struck me was the columns. If you ever in New York City, first I want to say if you're
Hey, bro, when I first seen this shit and found out what year the church was born, the church was built in like the 1800s, and the church was never finished, right? But in 1980, these pillars was put up here then. So I was
Hmm.
thinking that they was already built when the towers, before the towers was even there, but it wasn't. So they added this in 1980. Hell yeah, Shiloh, that shit. The link is on the tablet. What you need me to do, bro? MC, what it do, sweetie? You want me to drop it right here, Kane? I'm gonna play this for a second, bro.
ever
Ever
in
in
New
New
York
York
City,
City,
go
go
see
see
this
this
cathedral
cathedral.
and take a look at these structures, at these pillars, and get a close examination of them. And this is the columns are placed next to the cathedral's entrance under the saintly figures. The saintly figures are what they're referring to here, right in front of the entrance in the doorway. Um, the photographer made note of the pillars, but I always wondered what was like on the doors also and up above. Not too much of above because there's just look like there's people, but it looks like they're carrying something, some things. So they might symbolize something, something prophetic. I don't know. But what was striking was this one pillar because um, there was a prophet. Uh, well, someone had a video of a prophet, uh, and he was a prophet of the Lord, and he's a for real prophet. He's not a false prophet or a fake prophet, but he was giving um, a message to what the Lord was telling him in regards to what was going to happen on the East Coast about an earthquake, and there's been a lot of
All right, just let y'all know if y'all don't understand what I see in this. I mean, you know, this New York. It does look like an earthquake because all the buildings are moving, but these are not clouds. These are waves of water coming over New York. And my question to, all my sane people, why is this here? Like, why is this here? I mean, the whole thing that she's going to present, all this shit's demonic as shit. But why is it here? Why is it specified New York? Because of the towers. So if that motherfuckers think people like me are crazy, then I'm cool with that shit. This shit's fitting to happen sooner or later. All right, what you got there? God damn, Kane, what the fuck going on with your shit, man?
It must be raining over there. They popping firecrackers like a motherfucker.
BJ, we ain't heard from Myron. He on his hiatus, I guess. He be alright. Myron a strong dude. He be alright. Damn, Ken, I just took that shit out of the chat, bro. He over there with that sci-fi Wi-Fi shit, man. Nobody got time for that shit. What you say, Drew?
I forgot what I said. I told you I'm too stoned, bro.
Oh, you sound stoned, bro. You
For
stoned
real.
there.
Hey, what's up, MC? You been on them earthquakes a lot lately, bro.
Hey, bro, I've been on everything fucking weather-wise that been coming up. Like I was on that, them tornadoes, all that shit. I was fucking watching, I was watching that shit live, like Storm Chasers live and shit. And that shit, I
Hmm.
don't know my Wi-Fi and that shit interesting as shit. That shit is. Hey, bro, what you want me to do, Kane? You want me to put it back in the chat?
That nigga don't know.
Yeah, crazy. But yeah, bro. I've been on all types of shit. Let me see what else I got back in. Let me see if I got something in the back. I know I got it. Sometimes I be just collecting videos and I be forgetting I had them bitches up here. I see you when you come up, King. Bro, I want to do that ratchet shit, bro. I want people to know that I just didn't put, I just didn't put that up there. Um, I mean, I can even do it now just to get it out the way, bro. But I kind of wanted to do a little show on that. I think we're gonna do a little episode on that, bro.
What that is?
On the side baby mama chick.
Oh, that crazy shit, huh? All right.
Yeah, I mean, I mean, that to me makes a lot of women look bad, bro. And you know, niggas like us, and I think I explained this to you. Niggas like us kind of get on Tommy, but those are the women Tommy talking about right there. You get what I'm saying? That's what it
I
is.
think I think if your thinking is to selling them for second place, uh, it's something. It's a win. There's something wrong with your thinking. That's just how I believe, though. And that side chicken side bitch shit, that's just some second place shit. You get me?
Hmm.
So if that's your thinking, there's something wrong with it. It's defective. It needs to be changed. The perspective needs to be changed, man. You should want first place in any race. That's
Fact.
just how that's how I see shit. But yeah, we could do that, bro. I'm with it.
I mean, she was going hand with. I don't even want to fuck with it, but she was going hand with the shit. And I was looking at the shit, laughing, going, I can't believe what the fuck I'm saying, bro. Like, I didn't know they would do that, bro. I didn't know y'all was going that hard. Bro, I really wish I could play this video right here, bro. I really, you know which one I want to play, bro. The shootout and shit. I don't know how we would, I don't know, I don't know how we would put up some educational shit that I could play. That shit's gruesome and shit.
That shit went on YouTube already. Nah, that shit went on YouTube.
That wasn't on YouTube. That was on World Star. No, I don't got nothing back there. You see, I got side chicks. I don't even have a girlfriend that has side chicks. I don't got side chicks. I was just geeking off of the way that she was, present. I'm gonna leave that alone, Goody. I'm gonna leave. I mean, you seen it. You seen me. I did that little post. It's on my page. It's only like a minute long. Shorty talking and shit. She a little ratchet, but I think women like that. If I was bitches like that, like nah, but women like that, you know, give some of y'all, beautiful black women a bad name. And that's what it is. Hey, Kane, if you ain't coming back, I'm about to end this shit, bro. Cause they finna start shooting outside.
This nigga say they finna start shooting. They already shooting.
Bro, I'm ready to go. I can hear it. I'm ready to go out there. What they ass?
Hmm. I'm getting hot in a bitch over here, my nigga. I'm feeling good.
Bro, I don't even know what I'm trying to tell you what I got, bro. I can't even. He wrote it on there, but I can't read what the fuck he wrote on there. Bro. He had a couple of them, but I just picked the one. And you know, you hear something in that first taste, kid. I was like, shit. You see what Kane say, bro? Hey, Kane, you are not allowed to talk about this right now, bro, because this is your subject, bro. So, yeah, you're not allowed to talk right now. I got you, bro.
Oh, here this nigga with that
This
stomp down shit.
this shit fucking up. Bro, you too high to engage in any conversation, bro.
I kind of really am, bro. And I'm finna get higher. I'll probably be up to in the morning.
Bro, I'm about to go outside and start shooting my gun. Well,
Yeah, right on.
it's almost that time. Hell yeah, bro.
Man, I'm cool and high cool. You know that trouble over here, bro. So I'm a cool, high cool.
That's what it do, bro. I got 7 minutes, bro. I just went and got a box of bullets from my man. I'm about to go outside and have fun. Hey.
Oh yeah, you're an hour ahead. Right on.
Right, you know what I mean? So that's what it do, bro. We gonna catch y'all on the next one. Hey, me and Joe and Kane gonna start chopping it up, something like this. Boom, what up, huh?
Right on. I say a BM.
Said bam. All right, Terry, Goody, Shyla, King, thanks for coming through. MC. I think Ann was up there. Happy New Year's, Ann. But yeah, I'm gonna start doing that shit. Boom, I'm out. I check y'all motherfuckers. Love all y'all. See y'all in 2022.